Hey there, EverlongMystic here, and this is going to be a reading for the sign of Ophiuchus. We're going to start with an Alchemy of Sound Astrology card, just to get the topic going here. And then we'll switch to Fortune cards, the Lace of Destiny Oracle. Chericlo, alright, I like it. So we have Chericlo here, the graceful enforcer of boundaries. I like it. So Ophiuchus, you may be related or identify with the Scorpio reading that I did about securing a perimeter. So it says here, opening chord, awakening through illness, soothing neural networks, lore of shamanic health, spirit medicine, shape-shifting. Wow. This is actually really cool. This seems a little bit more, I think Scorpio's was more about, I kind of want to say more practical or 3D-ish kind of things, but this seems a little bit more spiritual here. It's not quite the same, but I'm interested to see where this goes here. I don't know if this is going to be one of those like going through the spiritual car wash or something. All right, Ophiuchus, what do you need to know? Take the top half, save it for later. Cut the bottom half. All right, we have Mrs. Smith here, and this is the woman card, which would be the person that we're reading for. So we'll just say this is you, and you are staring off into the future here. You're looking at the lighthouse. So the beacon of the lighthouse has caught your eye here. It makes me think of like, like when you're just kind of sitting at home doing whatever, watching TV, petting your cat, whatever, and you see like this sparkle or an orb or something at out of the corner of your eye. There seems to be a little bit of acknowledgement here. Like, yes, I see you. I see that you're there. And in some ways, you can actually be the beacon here. It's like something like your light is being noticed, kind of. Oh, and then we have karma. It's interesting. It's like this. It's weird. It doesn't really feel like karma though. This feels angelic in nature. This feels like one of the more like one of the Moorbacher angels, like that style of art, like the Angelarium. So I don't really feel like that it's your beacon attracting this angel. I feel like this angel already knows you. It's trying to get your attention. Yeah, it's trying to get you to focus on something. I mean, it's kind of good that you're noticing it here with the lighthouse, like you are seeing it. It's like you're seeing that flash or that light, and it's meant to get your attention for a specific reason here. We have 47 and 29 here, and that's 1111. It's like spirit trying to get your attention here. So we have 13, the child. I'm just feeling like this kind of restorative energy. There is something about health, but I want to say it's spiritual health here. So then we have the magnifier. It's like you can't, like whatever this signal is that this angel is sending you, it's almost like you can't quite pick it up entirely. And that's strange because usually I mean, angels can be very shocking, you know? Sometimes when they, like you feel them when they're around, and they're quite powerful. So what's going on? I feel like there's something going on here that I don't know, that needs some attention. Let me just look at this again. Graceful enforcer of boundaries. Awakening through illness, soothing neural networks, lore of shamanic health, spirit medicine. Maybe it's on the back. Oh, I am stressed versus I am soothed. It's stress that is, it's almost like there's some kind of stressor that is demagnifying the signal here. And so the examples of the I am stressed: anxieties, nightmares of despair, out of body traumas, tumbling between dimensions, wandering dark corridors towards illness. I mean, stress can show up as all kinds of illness, right? Oh, then we have the stranger. Oh, the stranger is going to be in the center of the whole entire square. Then that Madonna song just popped in my head. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? All right, so we have this stranger coming in. What is up with the stranger? Ah, happiness card. Okay. So, again, like it doesn't necessarily need to be female, but it looks like we have some kind of stranger coming in here, and they just exude happiness. It's a pure intention. It's like that's their focus. But you're like up here trying to figure out this signal that you're getting from this angel. Dang it. Okay. So we have the burden card here. And this burden card, it's coming out right underneath the target. And so it's a couple things. One, some of you may be way too focused on your burdens here, like way too focused on the burden. And others of you, like that's the target. It's like these there are these burdens that are triggering maybe anxiety, maybe some stress, and it's warping your ability to receive signals somehow. It needs that, like that part of you needs, like your nervous system, it needs kind of like a rejuvenation, but in a gentle way. Chericlo, the graceful enforcer of boundaries, it's gentle. I feel like there might be someone out there that feels like they are receiving a task from spirit, and it seems a little bit overwhelming. So let's get a Lafruma card. For either advice or more message. Advice or more message for Ophiuchus. So, when you come across this stranger, it is going to feel like a new discovery. Alright, so we have tears smelt. Proto-God is so old that time has smelted all emotions within. War and fury have been hammered, reformed. Compassion, understand. Okay, all destinies as part of the whole, under the tutelage of Tyr, all blows, all hammer clangs, and all strikes glow from the flow of love's breath he offers to all life. Wisdom is beauty and compassion, ageless. It's, I mean, I know this is like a warrior kind of energy, like with Tyr, but I'm not feeling like the anger of warrior. I'm not feeling the severity of it, though. I almost wonder if there's if this is like a victory, like bringing justice to something here, but not in a super stressful way though. Like, because I'm not feeling war and fury, or you know what I mean with this. I'm just feeling like definitely the right direction, right? The right direction and justice coming to a situation. Oops. You've got a lot going on behind the scenes here. It's like this top row here is, it's almost like this is like what's kind of going on in the upper world, right? And then we have the middle world, and then it feels like this is starting to be the lower world because we have, I mean, maybe the war and the fury, or the, like maybe that is something that's buried deep. Maybe it's something bubbling beneath the surface that I'm just not detecting. I mean, I'm not feeling it, but it's followed by resentment. It's like these are battles lost. This is like focusing on battles lost. And if that's something that's kind of bubbling underneath the surface, or fueling things in your day to day, then this burden becomes more so. Oh, and then we have the easiness card. I love that. Okay. So, whatever these, like, battles lost, previous battles lost, that you harbor any kind of resentment, or that you're just kind of clinging on to a little bit under the surface. I feel like this easiness card is trying to tell us here that there's this stranger, there's this either a strange discovery or a literal person you don't know that kind of comes in, and because like they have this happy feel about them, right? And I think that just being around them, it makes things a little bit easier for you. It kind of lightens the load a little bit, lightens the air. Oh, okay. So we have the sorrow card, and look, it's like we have this stranger, and this stranger, they have their own beacon, right? Like maybe you were drawn to them, but like we've got this stranger that emits this beacon too, right? Just like you do, and they make, it's like they're here to make your life easier. They're here to ease maybe some harbored resentment. They're here to help ease some of your sorrows, some of your disappointments. And bring you some balance. How about that? And balance. Wow. Well, I don't know who this is to you, Ophiuchus, but they also have this, like, they are also connected to the corner cards, right? So this stranger, or this strange thing, this strange discovery, is is also connected to this target, this focus on balance. It's like ease and grace. And so what they're also connected to is the Chericlo and Tear. It's like it's not about avoiding battles, because if you avoid battles, how do you get that victory, right? But it's about gracefully enforcing boundaries. That's pretty cool. I feel like this is a very interesting, if this is a person for you, it's a very, very interesting person that, I want to say they're a little bit light, like light on their feet. Like, they don't let the world get them down. It's pretty cool. So I think there's also, with this burden here, I think that at least one of these rocks, at least one of these boulders that you're carrying is, I want to say, is either like wishes or expectations. Yeah, because the burden here is connected to the lighthouse and the easiness. It's like wishing things were easier. Like wanting to be able to find your way to the easier path. But also, what's connected to the lighthouse and the easiness is this child over here. And it literally looks like the child is picking petals off and making wishes. You know what I mean? Like, so that's something. All right, so I'm gonna stop now. So this is your message. I thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time.